just doesn't seem like a state call.
The justices forced to grapple with Mr. Trump's eligibility for office after 6 voters in Colorado successfully sued to get him removed from the state's primary ballot by pointing to his actions on January 6 and a provision in the 14th Amendment that disqualifies those who engaged in insurrection or rebellion from holding public office again.
The attack was incited by a sitting president of the United States to disrupt the peaceful transfer of presidential power.
Hey, it's me, Uncle Richard. This Trump thing, you know, it's what does the state expect the Supreme Court to do? There's nothing. There's really. I don't like Trump. I want to see Trump get whatever's coming to him. But this thing of just ratcheting it up to Trump just because it's Trump, no. We don't have time for that.
The states can't use an obscure constitutional provision to kick Donald Trump off the ballot.
It's not going to stop anything. That the Supreme Court's not going to. There's nobody on the bench that can even pretend to say that they can say that Trump doesn't deserve to be on the ballot. With the January 6th not legislative, but the legal stuff. Merrick Garland should never have waited so long to get Jack Smith involved.
Mr. Chief Justice, and may it please the Court. The Colorado Supreme Court held that President Donald J. Trump is constitutionally disqualified from serving as president under Section 3 of the 14th Amendment. The Colorado Supreme Court's decision is wrong and should be reversed for numerous independent reasons. The first reason is that President Trump is not covered by Section 3 because the president is not an officer of the United States, as that term is used throughout the Constitution.
It wasn't worth, diddly squat. You actually were trying to, I guess, impress somebody, and it didn't work. And not that it shouldn't have worked, but you waited until too late. You waited until it actually had to be a thing. And once that happened, with the Supreme Court the way it is, not that they're all anti, not that they all want to be all Trump. It's just that it's not in the cards. It doesn't make any sense for them to come out against Trump on this. Everybody has said something, and Trump is going to push it. He is going to push it because he believes that no matter what, his Supreme Court, the ones that he put there, the other ones that are been there, making things happen, making all the bad shit happen. Trump believes that this is what's going to happen.
Liberal and conservative seemed united on one point. Colorado should not have extraordinary influence over a national election. They cast serious doubts over whether the constitutional provision at the center of the case, Section 3 of the 14th Amendment, does what challengers say it does. Gives states the power to kick the leading Republican candidate off the ballot.
I think that the question that you have to confront is
the other, Ketanji Brown Jackson and that type. The thing is, the Supreme Court is like lollygagging. They're trying to not do it until they have to do it, and then when they do it, nobody knows what's going to happen. I mean, with the when Roe got overturned, when Roe was done away with. We kind of knew it was coming. We didn't really hear it, but when we heard it, it was there. And, you know, now whatever's coming is coming, and whatever's going to happen. But it really, I mean, seriously, why did it have to be that way? And I'm not going to go, you know, down this rabbit hole, but I'm just saying, we always get to the point where we think that it's okay. We think that it's done. We think that it's not going to happen again. The bad thing is going to go away, and it's not going to happen again. And give it 10 years, give it 15 years, give it 20. Give it enough time with enough decrepit people with enough desire to ruin everything, and it always happens. We have to deal with what's coming down the pike. If you want democracy, you have to have democracy, you have to believe in democracy, and you have to do everything legally possible to extinguish anything that does not intend to be democracy. I'm not saying, you know, you got to run out and, you know, start shooting people and all that, but these people have to be somehow born to account, because you cannot keep allowing people to just trounce on democracy, to just do whatever they feel. I mean, people go to jail for things, you know, whether it's drugs or you know, some kind of mischief, some kind of you know, impropriety, but people that are part of not society but part of politics, some of them go to jail, and when they do go to jail, they get, you know, little pats on the back, and, you know, most of the time they don't get hard time, they get, you know, club fed, or, you know, minimum. But a lot of them get nothing. They just seem to go from here to there to there to there. I mean, okay, George Santos, we know what happened to him. We know what happened to the Republican Party. But at the same time, you have people like Matt Gaetz that are constantly in one thing and out another and still doing something else every damn day, but nothing happens to him. Jim Jordan, nothing happens to him. Comer, he's trying to reinvent, you know, Joe Biden. And for what? Nothing. They know it's nothing. They know that there's nothing there. And even if it was there, it's probably not even worth it. They know this. But they don't want to do anything meaningful. So they choose to do this. And sooner or later, whether you are a Republican or a Democrat or nothing, but as long as you understand that you have to elect some of these people sooner or later, then maybe you should start to understand that I need to do something about actually getting to know some people, real people, not these people, some real people that are serious about elections, that are serious about the outcome. And granted, nobody is going to be 100% on everything, but there's no damn reason in God's green earth why everybody should be anti-anything. This Supreme Court, this was just a hoorah. Unfortunately, it's going to be a little bit of something for Trump, even though he didn't show up. He wasn't sure that he was going to, reign supreme. That's why he didn't show up. But now that it probably will be, and it has to be. It's the fair thing to do, and that's the sad part about it. That is really the sad. We should be able to do away with this guy, but because it wasn't done when it was supposed to be done, the way it was supposed to be done, it was just thrown up as an ad hoc type thing. Now the Supreme Court gets to say, no, not today. It's a sad situation, but it's got to continue, and it's got to come to an end sooner or later. Well, that's it for me, Uncle Ricky. I'm gonna say peace out and God bless from everybody. But just be wary. Just be relevant, because sooner or later we're going to have to come to a conclusion of what to do about Donald Trump. Peace out and God bless. See you when I see you.